Oh, great! My doorbell's ringing. This is perfect for recording. Oh, hey, it's recording. That's great. Never fails. You're recording a voiceover and apparently someone has to ring your doorbell that no one ever rings. Where was I? But why am I here? I filmed this project last night and edited and posted it today, so here's hoping it isn't a giant mess, but I assure you, though it frustrated me at some point, I had a good time. Hello YouTube, my name is Joy, and I'll be honest, I'm pretty nervous about what I'm doing here. I'm putting a video up using my work and my voice and royalty-free music that I hope turns into an entertaining and fun project for me. But also, I hope you enjoy it. Before I start talking about myself, which is going to be incredibly awkward, I am crocheting a doll of myself in a pair of panda pajamas. There's going to be a lot of jittering and me bumping the camera, and at some point I wanged my elbow so hard, I think I may have stopped recording. There's also a time where my brand new camera mount decided it was a potato and everything just fell everywhere. It really does sound like I'm in sort of a box, because I had to move my microphone really far away from my face because I was super annoyed at the sound of my breathing. But regardless, here we go. The name I choose to go by is Joy, which is my middle name. I'm a 40-year-old woman living in the west coast of the United States. I have a boyfriend and we have two Siamese cats named Locke and Freya. We are all assholes together and we love each other. I work in the field of caregiving for intellectually disabled individuals, and I have been since 2012, I think. I have a really bad memory, so be prepared for that. I've been working in this field for a good chunk of time and I'm super good at it. I've heard people say, do a job you love, and I think that's crap. I work a job that I know the rules of. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I do it with a level of excellence that I'm incredibly proud of. Is it the best job in the world? Of course not. But is it fulfilling to help others who need help? Yes. That being said, it's not a job I expected to be amazing at. By the way, I also have an ego. I wasn't expecting to have this job drop in my lap that was so good for me. And I've really enjoyed it for what it is. But why am I here? Why am I putting a video out on the internet for everyone to see? Well, I'm also a Twitch streamer. My brother introduced me to Twitch in a time where I really needed it. I was freshly divorced and realizing that I was a completely garbage human who no one would love ever. Yeah, that's really depressing. And through Twitch, I was able to find a community of people and make friends and open up and fix the parts of myself that I hated. I started streaming with creative at the time. Twitch changed it a few years back, I think, to makers and crafting. But I had a pretty respectable following. And by that I mean like 5 to 7 people would lurk while I crocheted, listened to lo-fi music, and talked. That was it. I made affiliate on that. I really don't know how, but I was so amazed that I was able to reach that. Never thought for a second that I would ever stream full time, and I haven't had that opportunity yet, but it's always there. A few years back, my boyfriend and I moved into an apartment together, and the crafting lulled to a stop. I started streaming more video games, and I started focusing on my new job. And I'm ashamed to say I lost a lot of viewers. I failed people, and I didn't realize it until halfway through this year. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I've been crocheting since my late 20s. I had a great time doing it, and people in my group of friends started noticing that, and people at work, and just general people everywhere that were connected to me, be it on social media or friends of friends. And for those who are crafty, you may understand, I was driven to despise my craft. Now, no shade against anyone who asked me to make anything ever, but it started small and grew so exponentially that I hated doing what I did for fun. People would tag me on social media with posted patterns of, hey, you should make this, or hey, how much would this cost to make? Or even worse, they would post a pattern, and if I liked it, they would pretty much expect me to make it for them. And most of them expected it to be free. It got to be so much that a couple years ago, I just stopped. I put away all my hook and yarn and said, nope, y'all are on your own. And though I did make a few things for people that I treasure and love very much, I stopped putting it out there that I crocheted. I stopped putting it out there that I had a skill I love to show off. I'd like to say it took a year off. It may have been more than that. I love YouTube. It's my television. I watch so many channels, and often I would go from one YouTuber to another by their recommendation and get interested in a whole other channel, an entire area that I didn't know existed, and I would devour it. It started with Jeffree Star. He posted on his Twitter about a doll made by Hextian. It was a customized doll that Hextian made meticulously to look exactly like Jeffree. And the video he did on it was so amazing. I've linked it below for you guys. I was hooked. I wanted to do that. And more than that, I wanted to craft again. Through Hextian, I found delightful, and I started doing doll customizing. Not well, mind you, but I was getting back into crafting. The point here is that I walked away from something that was important to me. Crafting, specifically crocheting, was something that was important to me and part of my identity. I really am what I like to call a yarn artist. And yes, that is a goofy term, but there's so many things I've made and so many other things that I could potentially make. I really view that as artwork. And I want to go back to sharing that with the world. I also want to go back to talking to people, having a forum where people can come into my chat and say, hey, I had a really crappy day. And me responding with, I'm so sorry. Let me support you during this so you don't feel alone, and so you can feel validated and also comforted in a time you need to be. I really like making people feel better. I like helping people see the good side. I like seeing people realize they are amazing, beautiful, wonderful souls that are deserving of praise, even if they've made mistakes. Even if they have a shit day, there's still a chance to have a moment that's not shit. I love my Twitch channel. I love the friends I've made. I'm in a group called the Frondlies. Yes, I made that up. Don't laugh. I don't feel alone because I have so many people like Pretzel, Jex Ashbolt, Tidale Plays Games, Rama, Aussie Beef, and most importantly, Meridian. And so many more people that I love. I also want to start posting more refined content and clip videos of the video games I play with them as well as by myself. I don't know where this step will take me, and I don't really know how much work I'm signing up for, but I know that I like to set goals, and I reach them no matter how long or how little it takes. This will probably be my last video upload of 2020, and I'm hoping to post new videos a month for the entirety of 2020. I also stream on Twitch, that's linked down below, and I hope that I bring some level of happiness to someone out there in the world. But also to say, hey, my name is Joy Daly, and I existed, and these are my triumphs in my lifetime. Even if I don't get a bunch of followers or go viral or can even monetize, I don't care about that. I want to leave my mark, show my craft, and have a good time. I don't even really know what that's going to be right now, but for now it's this. Me talking over a video of me crocheting at a faster speed while throwing up images of things and maybe emotes. And at the end, after my outro, there will be a cutesy little video scene of my new Joy doll that y'all watch me make. Whatever that is. That's what this is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if not, you're free to dislike it as well. Please leave a comment down below of what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see happen in the future. If you want to see my content the moment I upload it, make sure to click the bell and set your notifications to all so that you'll be notified every time I do. And I would love to see you all on my Twitch channel, link below, anytime I go live, as well as I would love to see the man blowing leaves right outside my patio. What is even happening? And that's me. To everyone who watched this, thank you, and don't forget to keep an eye out for Joy Daly.